And these women are covered up. That's because they are so beautiful that if we were to see them, we would not be able to contain ourselves. That's how that works in Muslim countries, I think, mostly. Look at all these people out here. Every single one of them either going somewhere or coming from somewhere. Me, I'm doing both. I've been somewhere else, but now I'm going down there. That's what I get paid for, so I guess I will. All sorts of words on the trucks around here. That's to, you know, tell people stuff that the people who put words on trucks want them to know, mostly, I think. What do you think? Look at the wheels on this car. Look at that. Those wheels like that just belong on YouTube, don't you think? Pretty cool. That probably costs more for them wheels on that rig than my whole van would be worth on the public market today. But, you know, I guess you have to be discerning about these things if you're going to get it right. So, to me, I just don't care, you know, one way or the other. I'm lucky I get back and forth as well as I do, no more than I care, you know. Shut up. The only reason we even pay attention out here on these roads is just so we don't get killed while we're getting to where we're going. We can help it. Some of us do. Somebody gets killed out here every day. I wonder how often they get killed here in Portland. Just driving around town, you know. What do you think? Does that happen very often? Pregnant lady parked illegally, and these guys are all parked illegally too, but what are you going to do? I'm going to go up here and see if I can find a legal place to park. That would work, wouldn't it? We could just park here and pay to park. That'd be better than not getting to park, you know. I don't mind. I get reimbursed anyway, so it's all the same to me. Whoop! That wasn't me, that was his coffee. Trying to make its way down my diseased lower esophagus into my awaiting gastrointestinal system below. There goes a couple up there that's just making their way across the street with their dog and their, I guess that's their bedroll on their backs. I don't know. It's some kind of family thing, I guess. So really, yeah, if you don't get your favorite parking place in this world, take somebody else's, you know, even if you have to pay for it. That's my motto. Hell, this lady said if I wasn't here by 1, she wasn't going to wait for me because her mom was in town and she was going to go take off and be with her. It's 11 minutes after 2 now, so I guess I've waited long enough I don't have to deal with her. This lady, one time my boss told me that this lady had seen me on, I forgot, some Christian dating website, and she told my boss that she had seen me on there, and my boss was telling me that this gal she saw you on the website. And I looked at him and I said, boss, you don't pay me enough to go out with her. We didn't talk about it anymore. We're all still single. That really does work pretty good for me. I've often thought that I'd like to get married, you know. You could have sex and see a woman walking around naked sometimes, and, you know, all kinds of interesting things. But on the other hand, have you ever stopped to think just how much time and energy would go into a relationship like that? Now, if I could meet a woman maybe who'd been single for 40 years and really kind of liked it that way, but decided she wanted to get married to me anyway just because she loved me so much, you know. That happens to people. I know it hasn't happened to me, but shut up. So anyway, if that were to happen, why, my thinking is that I'd still have to be retrained on the process. I mean, whatever would have been going on in this person's mind to make them think they wanted to move in with me forever, I'm bound to blow that out of the water in the first 30 minutes we hang out together. That's the way I see it. So it's better this way. Trust me, it is. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go see the lady I averted having to date because my boss likes to underpay me. Look at that big old picture on that building there. Look at that thing. Go on, look at that. Look at it. Okay, that's enough. Look at this woman blocking the intersection with her vehicle. Look at that. Okay, that's enough. That's a traffic vlog. We don't want any of that crap. That woman's wearing a quilt for a skirt. But it's okay because she braided a little hunk of stuff in her hair. Men notice these things. Unless, of course, there's a whole bunch of flesh to look at instead. You know, that could happen to you. That I cannot explain. Some kind of cardboard or plywood construction or something. That would be a woman's leg there. In a Jeep. Can you explain that? Doesn't make any sense to me. It's your lucky day. The C&B. People will just put up a sign about any old thing around here, it looks like. OWT. Old Wives' Tales. Ha! Ha! Look at that. I've never seen that before. Though I have heard of Old Wives' Tales. What is that? Some kind of a tavern or something? For heaven's sake. So now we're on Sandy Boulevard. Yep. See there? Yep. This is it. Oh, that light just about turned yellow on me. Actually, it did. Please notice my phone's battery is overheating. Well, at least it's not my temper or anything like that, you know. I've got a home in Gloryland that outshines the sun. I've got a home in Gloryland that outshines the sun. I've got a home in Gloryland that outshines the sun. Way beyond the blue. There's an airplane up there, look at that. See it? Yeah, big old thing. Yeah. I got a home in Gloryland that outshines the sun. Yes, sirree. We are doing pretty good for somebody that's old enough to remember Do Lord. There's a whole nother street we're on here now. Look at that. Yeah, you stick with me, you'll get to see the sights, I'll tell you that. All the back roads and torn up, well littered, construction areas, commercial zones, places where people go all day and don't really like to be there, but they stay because they get paid for it before they go home to someplace nicer. That's where we're at now. There's a girl in this, what is that, a Honda Fit? That car in front of me. She's twirling her hair. Whatever. Look at that hedge. Okay, that's enough. Look at that gully. It's gone down. Stop looking at the gully. Okay, started at 4:43 on Thursday afternoon on the Beer Golf Course, 2 Mile Bark Dust Trail. Just walking. Too old to fly. You know what I mean? It's 100 degrees. Said 101 once on the truck. So it's warm enough to run. Yeah. Rocks painted red. I think that means somebody spilled some toad blood on that one dark night when they were jogging out here. Maybe. Could just be symbolic. This is good for me. I'm out here in my shorts. I don't even care what I look like. I'm all yellowed up. Right by the golf course here, see that? Sand trap. Green right above there, see the flag? Well, you should have by now. Hmm. 146th Avenue, northeast. Bus line number 77. See? There it goes now. 146th and Halsey. 77. I may have to get a new pedometer. And maybe a, I don't know, stopwatch or something. My old equipment seems to have dilapidated in the bag while I was not running for the last 2 years. The watch band handle broke, or the band itself broke. All the batteries were dead, of course. Golf course. I think this post up here on the right is the quarter-mile mark, if I remember right. Doesn't say anymore. That's good enough for who we are. Ford pickup. Look at this. A little pond. It's not really that full of water. It's just been displaced by golf balls. So it looks like it is. Some of this is theoretical dialogue. Accept it as accurate at your own risk. I've noticed that women walkers don't look at the men walkers when they go by. I guess if they did, they'd be in a committed relationship or something. Young people drive the noisiest cars. Have you noticed that? But they all make a fair amount of racket. If I was tired, I could sit down there and rest. Or you could stop and do some pull-ups or whatever you want. Do a few giants. I've noticed that I sleep really good when I go for these walks, even at my age. You should try it. Look at them legs. Look at that tan. Woo! That's special effects photography. Isn't that beautiful? Shut up. I didn't steal it. I just left it there. Gophers will probably get it. Not the golfers, the gophers. There's another one right there in the grass. Another one right there. Another one right here. I can see why people would be tempted to pick them up. But I'm tempted to not steal the golf balls. I saw the sign, you know. I didn't steal it. I just left it there. Gophers will probably get it. Not the golfers, the gophers. There's another one right there in the grass. Another one right there. Another one right here. I can see why people would be tempted to pick them up. But I'm tempted to not steal the golf balls. I saw the sign, you know. Don't you just hate it when old men come sprinting past you? Make you feel like an idiot? I feel fine. Thank God for the health I have today. Be able to come out here and walk around this beautiful area, getting passed up by old men and whatnot. You know what I mean? That's shortcut. That's for people who don't want a real workout. There's the bomb shelter. I never go in there. Okay. 1 mile. So I'm halfway around now. There's gravel here. Gravel's just here to warn you that the bark dust they used to have here didn't last, so they replaced it with gravel. And that there's about a good quarter mile of concrete sidewalk coming up ahead here, where they never even attempted to put any bark dust down. Just the parking lot for the tennis courts and the golf course, and this street out here. I'm going to cut through the parking lot just to avoid watching the traffic go by. It'll be more fun for me. There's the driving range. There. We were just there. I think this is tennis here. I'm not sure. So you can do everything here. You can come golf, tennis, hey, go for a jog, just walk like me, and have dinner at the restaurant. Or you can just park your Beamer out here and drink beer. Oh, Pepsi. Excuse me. Pepsi it is. There's some more golf course coming. That's what we're looking for. Usually on the sidewalk up here, but why bother? When you got an off-street parking lot here, you might as well take advantage of it, hadn't you? I think so. And what you'll notice here is that this bark dust trail starts up again here too. All right, we only got 3/4 of a mile to go. So here we go. Yeah, it's hot today though. Even the crows are standing in the shade. Of course, they're smarter than I am. Except that I got a hat. Uphill. Cell tower. Not sure what these are. I got a brother-in-law who'd probably know. If I could get him down off the ladder long enough to ask him. Pretty. Interesting flowers. I've never seen them like that before. Hey, look at that. Oh. Oh, I knocked it loose. I was going to look at the ripe one. Most people don't know it, but this bench marks the final half-mile mark on this 2-mile course. More red rocks sticking up out of the bark dust. Either that or tree roots. Something to trip on in the dark. A lot of us used to come out here and run in the dark too, because it was after work, and there's a red one. And after 4:30 in Oregon during the winter time, it's dark. Sorry to say. Days get pretty short up here. Right now they're long. I'm gonna try a run again here. Wait for me.
It's hot. 101. I'm lazy. Haven't done this for 2 years. I don't have any motivation. None of the girls follow me home, no matter how fast I run, or how far. But the Lord has blessed me with reasonable health. Fantastic health compared to what I deserve for the way I've treated my body over the years. And I just feel blessed to be able to do this. But it's fun. And it sure makes you sleep good. It's good for you. I'm trying to catch the camera, but I can't. Downhill. Shade. I'm gonna walk a while. Maybe I'll hurt myself running downhill. Here's the Speed Demon shortcut through this area right here. You just come down here in the dark. Try not to hit that tree or that post. Well, that's about it. There you go. We can stretch on this bike rack. That post right there is the starting stop point. But I actually started down here a little ways today. This next opening. Not this one, but the next one. So I'll clock myself out here.
Okay, here we are. Guess where we are? Can you tell? Just guessing. This is us. On DeVere Golf Course and Fitness Trail. Yeah, I think we started at 4:47 and finished at 5:26. We'll see how that works out for, you know, hours per mile. And that's where it veers off right there. If you can see the path turning off into the trees there. And then there's the cell tower. We were right here picking those big giant red and green things, whatever they are. And watching the bees on the flowers. Still says 102 degrees there, look at that. That's pretty warm. Look at this. This guy could turn upside down in a lake and just keep it going.